Good evening, everyone. It is Friday, June 12th, 2026, but it's a little later in the evening here, so it may be Saturday before this is actually done. What we're going to do is go through the portfolio and just take a look at all the holdings for the last week. Our current portfolio sits at 221,883 after an up and down week that ended on a high note, I guess, or on a higher note. We were up 0.87% on the day. On the week, 453.49. So quick math, we were up maybe 0.2% for the whole portfolio. So we fought the week to a draw. All time we're up 15.32%. And so we'll just go ahead and get into the holdings. Hope you guys are having a nice one. Okay, so let's have a look at the holdings in GeddysGhost. This is a portfolio of about $42,000 or $41,894.97. This one has 5 holdings: Abbott, Amazon, IBM, IREN, and SPMO. So first there's Abbott. We have 20 shares, or approximately 4.21% of the portfolio. Over the week, it was down 2.87%. All time on the position, we are up 0.4%. Next, we have Amazon with 20 shares. It's about 12% of the portfolio. All time in this portfolio, we're down 11.2%. Amazon has just been disrespected as of late. It's had a couple of nice drawdowns here. Looks like on the 5th, on the 9th, and then again on Friday. Looks like we had some pretty significant drops. All in all, it was down 5.38% on the week. Next we have IBM. This is a newer position. 3 shares, 1.95% of the portfolio. We're up 4.5%. All time. On the week, however, it was down 8.23%. Following that, we have IREN, 20 shares, 2.88% of the portfolio. We're down 0.73% all time on this. It was down a lot more and it's been fighting back as of this week, and definitely had a good close as of Friday. For the week, it was up just under, or 0.2% for the week. So just a slight uptick there to close out a week that had its own ups and downs. And then the last holding in this portfolio is the largest. It's SPMO. We have 215 shares. It is 78% of the portfolio. All time, we're up 7.83%. And over the last week, it was up 1.30%. Okay, we're going to have a look at HerSweetA. This is the SCHD only portfolio. So as we mentioned earlier, SCHD was up 0.77% on the week. So that, of course, impacts our 189 shares of SCHD in this particular portfolio. As a matter of fact, it's going to go up tonight to 194 because this has cadence buying, and today was that day. So this should be about 194 when we next look at it. All time, we're up 14.44% on the position, or $784.44. It even had a good Friday. Closed out here up 0.89%. Alrighty, even though Robinhood will not let me rename it, this is VeraSwang. On the week, it was up 0.25%, or 144 bucks. Let's take a look at the holdings. We have Amazon, which was down 5.38% on the week, very disrespected. We have 16.86% of the portfolio here, 40 shares. All-time return, we're up 5.03%, but as mentioned on the week, we were down 5.38%. Next up is Cameco, a uranium energy company, down 11.4% on the week. We have 15 shares, just under 3% of the portfolio. All time, we are down 22.3%. Yikes. After that, we have GPIC, the Goldman Sachs Premium Income ETF. Now this was down 0.58% on the week, or 34 cents. We have 107 shares. This is 11% of our portfolio. Our total return is 6.62%, 388 bucks, but on the week we were down just under or just over 0.5%. Following that is the Invesco S&P 500 Momentum ETF. It was on the week actually up 1.3%. This is not the portfolio where we have the majority of our SPMO. In this portfolio we have 12 shares. It's 3% of this portfolio. And all time we're up 5.85%. On the week we're up 1.3%. Following that is the very disrespected through the week ServiceNow, down 13.34%. We have 15 shares. Portfolio diversity is at 2.72%. All time we are up almost 9% on this position, 8.89%. But on the week we were down almost 13.5%. Next is the also disrespected Microsoft, trading under 400, down 8.29% on the week. We have approximately 5 shares, and it is 3.59% of our portfolio. All time we are down 4.62%, or right at 98 bucks, or 98.5 bucks, down 8.29% on the week. Following that, we have SCHD, which was up 0.77% on the week. In this portfolio, we have 790 shares, so we've increased that just a bit. We'll talk about that as well. It's 45% of the portfolio. All time, we're up 13.99%. Let's just call it 14. So we're up 14% on SCHD and up 0.77% on the week. Next, we have the VanEck Semiconductor ETF, SMH. It was up almost 1% on the week, 0.95%. We have 8 shares, 8.78% of the portfolio. All time, we're up 27.97%. So very good performance out of the VanEck Semiconductor ETF, SMH. After that, we have one of the newer holdings, Medtronic, down 2% on the week, or $1.70, trading at $80.20. We have 20 shares, or 2.83% of our portfolio tied up in it. We are up all time 5.37%, or about 81 bucks. To close out this portfolio, we have another holding of the Vanguard Industrials ETF. This is a newer holding, and here and in another of our portfolios. For the week, it was up 0.6%. We have 4 shares here, 2.43%, and all time we are up 2.23% on the position. Okay, guys. So next we're going to take a look at VinnieSmokinInTheBigRoom, and I wanted to start off with the monthly view, just because I wanted to call out that this account did reach $100,000 earlier in the month. Obviously, it faced some pretty tough times after that, and it's trying to fight its way back. But I wanted to, highlight that just for a little boo-hoo for me moment. Overall, the portfolio was up 1.54% last week, $1,444.41, a nice palindrome on the week. So let's take a look at the individual holdings. First off, we have SoFi. SoFi for the week was down 2.18%. It is approximately $414.75 in value of our portfolio. It's less than 0.5%, 0.44%. We have 25 shares, and our total return is $22.80, or 5.82%. Following that, we have Energy Transfer. This was also down on the week, down 1.61%, trading at $19.05 currently. We have 4.07%, or 200 shares, an average cost of $17.94. Our all-time return is 6.21%, or $222. Next is XGov. I mean, we don't really count this because it's just a holder for cash, but I just like the chart because it, looks like this. It just looks really weird every day or over the month. For the week, as we see that it did have a bit of a gain, 0.08%. Okay, next we have NVIDIA. This is one of the larger holdings in our portfolio. It managed to squeak out a win for the week, 0.13%. Oh, apologies, that was for the day. It was down 4.63% on the week. That sounded wrong when I was saying it because I've been watching NVIDIA and just kind of commenting on the utter disrespect that the market had been showing it throughout the week. At any rate, it was down 4.63%. It is 11% of our portfolio, 11.85%. All time, we're up 47%. And on today, we finished out on Friday here at up 0.27%, but on the week, we were down almost 5%. The largest holding in this portfolio is VGT. On the week, it managed to be down 3.48% over the last week. Let's see, it is 72% of our portfolio. All-time return is 29, almost 30%, or $15,615.22. Next is Venture Global. We have, I want to say 180 shares of Venture Global. We'll find out in a second here. On the week, it was down 0.38%. And yes, 180 shares are 2.51%. All time, we're down 79.51% on this position. This is one of our places where we have Venture Global. We have it in the Hindsight portfolio as well at an average cost closer to like $7 or so. Next, we have Meta. Meta on the week was down almost 9%. Really tough week. It lost 600. Well, it lost a little more than 600 during the course of the week, it appears. It's 2.43% of the portfolio. All the time, we're down 6.63% on this holding. $2,200 is our total current market value. Okay, we bought a share of SpaceX. We weren't really thinking that SpaceX is the long-term investment to buy into right now. At the same time, I really hate missing out on stuff, so I went ahead and put in for a share. Wasn't sure if I was going to get it. At least that was the way that they made it seem, that there was such a shortage, or there would be a shortage, but I was able to get the share that I put in for. At any rate, it had a really good opening day. Ended up almost 20%, 19% up, and in the after hours it ran a little bit further, another 3.45%. So SpaceX IPO day trading at 166.85. We do have a total of one share, 0.18% of the portfolio. Yeah, there we go. We don't like to miss out on things. We like to be involved, so we'll see how it goes. And then I was gonna say the newest holding was going to be last, but SpaceX was actually the newest holding because that was today. But prior to that, we did open a position in Vanguard Industrials ETF, or VIS. This is I wouldn't say it's a defensive stock. Compared to technology ETFs, I would say that it is a little lower beta. At any rate, we have approximately 10, well, we have exactly 10 shares of this. That's almost 4% of the portfolio. Our total return is 1.27%. We've had it for less than a week, but over the last week, it's performed at a positive 0.85%, or $2.91.